Welcome back, everyone, to Flyball and Friends. We have a special guest today, one of my judging mentors and good friends who has shown me the ropes of Flyball from a very young age, Kurt Johnson. Okay, welcome, Kurt. I'm glad that you could take time out of your day to be here. I'm so happy that I actually get to see you. It's been a long time since I've seen you, a good friend of mine. So why don't you start with telling about yourself?
Kurt Johnson, owner of Redline Dog Sports near Lethbridge, Alberta.
Okay. How long have you been playing for?
I've been playing 26 years. My first dog was a 94 CRM.
Wow, that's a long time.
It is.
How many dogs do you have right now?
Currently 9 in the household. However, 3 belong to our 2 children.
Fair enough. How many are racing?
Well, if we were racing, we have 3 pups ready to debut. So effectively, we only have 2 dogs currently racing in our house.
So you're really hoping that we get back on the lane soon?
Yes, yes.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
I'm a deep underground foreman for a civil construction company.
Cool. How long have you been doing that?
15 years of deep undergrounds.
Cool. And what got you playing Flyball?
Our first dog, Connor, my wife did a little agility with a person who was from Calgary with cruising canines, but they were down in Lethbridge on a teaching term. And so she started doing a little agility and then started us in Flyball. And we've been playing ever since.
Cool. How often do you guys practice?
Once a week, usually Saturday nights.
Okay. Do you travel lots for Flyball?
Not as much as we used to. We used to try and do a yearly road trip, either to Winnipeg or Vancouver. But lately it's been Can-Am a couple of times, and we've done tournaments in Phoenix, I do believe 3 times.
Is that the farthest you've been?
Yes, the longest drive has been Can-Am.
Okay, and how long is that for you?
23 hours of driving.
Do you drive straight through, or do you guys stop?
We've stopped.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. How about
Yeah.
seminars? Have you guys done any seminars, hosted, or traveled to seminars?
Mona's done a few seminars, but I have not.
Is there any place in the world that you'd love to go to, whether it's to compete or train or even just watch?
Florida in winter. I think that would be all right. Make a little holiday out of it.
Yeah, that'd be good. What do you like about playing Flyball?
The competition, the dogs, teammates. Yeah, just being around the people. The people are great, and it's nice to be able to hang out with them.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a running theme now with interviewing a couple of people that the family community part of Flyball is definitely a huge aspect of why people stick around and why people play.
Yes, and like you can attest, it's a family sport as well, because between my mother-in-law and my wife and my 2 kids, everybody plays.
Do your kids still play quite frequently?
Yes, they both have puppies that are really getting close to ready to go.
Awesome. Is there any team or one person maybe out there that you love racing against?
I could go back and say there have been many. So if you want to only look at current, it would be yourselves and Northern Power Paws. When we were running our top team, that was some of the best racing we've had.
Yeah.
To go back in time, I had a very personal rivalry as a start dog with Barry Freeman, his Dalmatian and my Connor. We battled it out really good. So there are lots.
So the close racing and makes it a little bit more fun and more competitive to have around, I guess, eh?
Yeah, little rivalries.
Awesome. Now that you've been playing for so long, is there anything that you miss that you used to see in Flyball?
The smart aleck answer would be, I've been around long enough that you used to be able to allow smoking and beer at the head table for the judges. But yeah, the times have changed over the years. So I will say, as my straight answer, I do believe this may be the end of the handshake after racing.
Yeah, that was a huge part of racing. Definitely when I started, that after every race there was a big old handshake through.
And it's becoming less frequent, but I do believe that with how the current world situation is, that may be done.
What would be one of your earliest memories of Flyball?
Earliest. Okay, I'll go back to my very first Flyball tournament. It was a PDQ tournament in Regina. We traveled out with Cruising Canines because that's who we were running with. And Janet Ooms told me, and with our multi-breed team, that we were racing the number 5 multi-team, and we were in Napa. And so that was all sorts. And I remember they managed to early pass on 2 heats, so it was tied 2-2. I was start dog, and I did one of those oops, let go too early.
Yeah.
And I won't name names, but the other team held back. And I lunged forward and got just a piece of the tail of my dog enough to slow him down. But I did not early start. I looked over to see what the team was doing, and they were all sitting there holding their dogs talking. When they looked back and saw that the red light didn't come on, then they panicked, but we won the race.
Awesome. That's a good one. You definitely don't see a lot of multi anymore.
No, it's not as prevalent.
What would be one of your favorite memories on or off the racing lanes?
It was a February tournament. We had to miss the one in region because this tournament was, I do believe, Wags and Wishes down in Scottsdale, Arizona. And it lined up with our Family Day weekend and the Teachers Convention the following weekend. So the team went down to Phoenix for a Flyball tournament, then drove over to Los Angeles. We spent 4 days in Anaheim at Disneyland, rented a house with all our dogs, and then we came back the following weekend.
Wow, that's a busy trip.
It was fun. It was lots of fun. It was the team, it was the family. We got to play outdoors. The team we ran was my wife and the kids, and we ran in the 16s as a family.
Awesome. How often do you guys play outside?
When we go to Phoenix.
Not much for outside around here.
No, we do some practicing in our yard outside, but that's just us.
That's cool. What would be any personal goals you may have of playing the sport?
I'd like to get back to being competitive Div 1. We think we have the dogs to do it, so that's going to be back to where we'd like to go. And aside to that, personal goal, that's a team goal. Personal goal is to just keep promoting and assisting and doing whatever I can for young judges such as yourself to get going and get comfortable.
Awesome. I like that. What would be proud moments of your racing career? Or maybe even your judging career?
Okay, proud to have judged Red Ring at Can-Am on 2 occasions. I'm just proud of everybody that I've trained as a supervising judge and seeing how well they're doing and that they're respected, and that, other regions and other teams like hiring you guys.
Awesome. Good to hear. Do you have any hobbies outside of Flyball?
Fly fishing, golf when I can, cooking, and otherwise the work schedule just doesn't allow for too much else.
So you stay busy is what you're trying to say.
That's right.
That's good. Okay, well, would there be anything out there that you would recommend to somebody starting out in flyball or wanting to get started in flyball?
Reach out, just find who's in your neighborhood, who will train you, do the homework they ask you to do, any groundwork they ask you to do at home, make sure you do it, and have fun with it and have fun with your dog.
Awesome. Okay, I think that's all the questions I have, Kurt. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Not on the record.
Fair enough. Okay, well, thanks for joining me. I'm so glad that you took time out of your day. I'm glad that I got to see you. It's been a long time, and I hope that I get to see you again soon. So,
Yeah, it's been good. Thank you very much. And thanks for all you're doing.
thanks, Kurt.
You betcha.
Thanks again, Kurt. Hope everyone enjoyed the video today. Make sure, if you guys are new here, to hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of these videos, make sure you hit the like button as well. I've seen lots of people watching these but aren't subscribed. Getting all these videos up, you don't want to miss one. If you have any suggestions on who else you'd like to see on the channel, please leave a comment below. Until next time, see you then.